Now is the time for DPS families to think about where they want their child to go to school in the fall. Open enrollment for School Choice is now underway, and to help walk us through this process is Nicholas Martinez from Transform Education Now. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. First of all, tell us a little bit more about School Choice and how your organization supports parents.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for having us. Well, School Choice is kind of just a open enrollment period. I think it's a powerful tool for families to really engage in their child's education and really find the school that best fits their needs. I mean, I think one thing we all know is that education is not a one size fits all. And so School Choice allows families to really find the best fit for their kiddos. And that means, you know, whatever school across the district that best meets their needs. And that's regardless of whether you live in Southwest Denver or you live in $1 million home in Wash Park. You can find a school that really meets your child where they're at. I think our organization really helps families kind of navigate that process from a logistics standpoint, from a understanding the policy perspective, but also just working through it. We know that school choice can be overwhelming for a lot of families, and we just help kind of guide people and help them understand what is best and what is most important for their kids.
Yeah, as you said, navigating that process, it can be overwhelming. So what do you recommend parents do first?
I think the first thing is to really have an honest conversation with your family, with your student, about what's most important. What are you looking for in a school? This is an opportunity to really dive deep into what's going to best suit the needs of your student. And that can be anything from size, from experience, from programs, from after-school activities, from support programs, and really find the one that really sparks that love of learning, right? Here in Southwest Denver, we have the American Indian Academy, which is a unique program that allows families to engage in an indigenous STEAM program that offers science, tech, and art all at once, right? And that's really unique. And it's an opportunity for families across the city and across the district to find a good program for them. I also suggest, planning ahead and spending some time with the publicly available tools that the district provides. And then again, our team is always here to support, and whether that's group or one-on-one sessions or just utilizing the tools that we've put together, we have what we call a parent toolkit that really helps families navigate that and really kind of organize what they're looking for, so that the limited time that they do have to spend with schools, that they are asking really good questions, that they are making sure that they're not forgetting anything, and that they have kind of an organized kind of thought catcher to really evaluate what their real options are.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of research for parents. So how do parents apply, and when will they find out their child's placement?
One of the beautiful things about Denver Public Schools is we are a family of schools, right? So whether that's district-operated schools, innovation schools, charter schools, we are the DPS family of schools, and so that makes it a one-stop shop for school enrollment and school choice processing, which makes it very, very convenient for families. So if you go to the School Choice website and kind of just navigate to their portal, you can find all of the ways to choose a school there and all of the kind of paperwork that you have to fill out. It's a one-stop shop, so you don't have to run around to different schools and drop off different sets of paperwork. And the first window will last until February 14th at 4 p.m. And it's important to note for everybody out there that is a hard deadline. There's no 4:05 wiggle room. You can't do it the next day. That window cuts off at 4 p.m. on the dot. And families are then kind of like sorted into the schools that they've chosen, and they'll find out usually around mid-March. Sometimes that's, dependent on COVID. Sometimes that's just dependent on the number of applications and the folks, how fast they're able to process that.
Do students or parents get more of a preference if they go maybe apply today or in a couple of days versus, down to the deadline?
One of the great things about the way that our choice system is set up is in this first round, it doesn't. So whether you choose today or you choose on the 14th, you have the same opportunity and the same access to seats available as everybody else. Now, when we get to round 2, which comes later in the school year, it is a first come, first serve at that point, which is why we definitely recommend that all families engage in round 1 so that they can have the greatest opportunity to choose the school that best fits their needs.
Anything else parents should know?
Yeah, I think, this is an opportunity to really have some agency in your child's education and find the unique program. We have amazing schools across this district and across this city that are doing amazing things for kids. And this is an opportunity to really find what best suits your kid. Again, not a one-size-fits-all tool. And so this is an opportunity to really have some opportunity to engage there. I also think that our team is always available. We have a plethora of tools available on our website at transformeducationnow.org, and we're always available to help and support families.
All right, Nicholas, thank you so much for joining us and all of that important information. And remember, School Choice open enrollment is now through February 15th, and we'll put links to the School Choice application and all of the other information you need to know at cbsdenver.com.